Have you ever wondered what the inside scoop is or what you need to know to secure your dream home? Well, you're in luck. Today's video is on just that. Stay tuned and I'll give you more insight on what to look for and what tips you might want to watch out for when you're looking for your next home or your dream home. Welcome back to my channel. I am Laurie Brooks with Brooks Real Estate Group. If we haven't met, I'm a local realtor here in Boerne, Texas. I'm passionate about helping people reach their goals, helping people navigate the questions in the real estate market, and building community as we go. Last time we talked about if you're considering a new home, maybe you've outgrown your current home, and how to take the next steps to look for that dream home. Now, this one, here are the tips to secure that dream home. If that's interesting to you, stay tuned. I'll give you 4 tips on how or what to do to secure the dream home that you've always wanted. Tip number 1, know your market. Understanding your market is key. Knowing whether it's a buyer's market or a seller's market will really help position you to reach your goals. The market often changes, so you may hear it's a buyer's market or a seller's market. The difference between those two usually means that there is more of an inventory or less of an inventory. Everything is based on supply and demand. In addition, you need to know what's going on in your local market. Current events can affect the national market. Your local market could be affected by things that are going on in the area. You just need to work with someone that knows the comps in the area, understands the dynamics, and is up to date. It could change from day to day or month to month. Also, we need to break through some of the myths. Sometimes the end of the year is a great time to buy because you can get a great deal if sellers are really needing to move. Working with someone that understands the environment will help you along the way. Tip number 2 is timing your offer. Now, this is similar to knowing your market because knowing your market will help you time your offer. Some people are used to seasonality, and I wish the real estate market was predictable, but it's not. We used to think spring and summer was the best time, and maybe that was the case, but ever since 2020 and more people can work from home, the dynamics of the real estate market changes all the time. People are always buying and selling. Maybe they are having a new baby, maybe they changed for their job, maybe they're downsizing, just lots of reasons for people to buy or sell. So knowing what's going on in your current market is very important. You want to work with an experienced realtor that really knows the local market. Sometimes the end of the year is the best time that you can get deals. A lot of people think, oh, people are done. It's Christmas, Thanksgiving, there's nothing going on, but that's not exactly true. Sellers may really need to sell and they might be willing to negotiate and make a really great deal. So don't count out the time of year when you're looking at making an offer or you're looking at a house. Tip number 3, negotiating the right way. Negotiations is not just about price. It could include contingencies, closing costs, or even the date that you close. When I'm working with a client, I'm trying to understand their goals, whether that's timing of when they need to sell or what they're trying to achieve when they're buying. All of these play a factor in how we negotiate. Oftentimes, clients are just looking at the bottom line. But did you know if you ask for closing costs and that is accepted, you can bring less money to the table, whereas that price that you're paying in the mortgage is going to be broken down over 30 years. So your bang for your buck is going to be better in closing costs than it is in just the purchase price. These are things we need to think through. The other big one is timing. Do you have to sell your house before you buy a house, or do you not want to be homeless? We could always negotiate in a lease back in certain situations when we're talking through all of the goals. So these are big pieces that you're negotiating through, and you want to have an experienced realtor that works through these items with you. Tip number 4, work with a skilled realtor. A good realtor knows the market, understands the dynamics, builds relationships well, and is negotiating on your behalf. To understand how to negotiate on your behalf is to understand the clients, to be able to determine what your goals are, to be able to bring those things to light that might be helpful, pros and cons of the situation, but someone that is working for you, researching, understanding, and really coming alongside you every step of the way. I recently started a series on YouTube about Some of my favorite clients or stories that I like to tell, kind of the behind the scenes of the realtor. Some of these are some of my favorite things to talk about, but really having experience as a realtor, these are my favorite things. Working on the ups and downs with clients, helping you determine your goals and reaching your dreams. Those are just the best. What comes to mind specifically is one of my clients. They found me on Facebook, started a conversation of what their goals were, interviewed me and 3 other people. It was tense, but we started looking and we actually found a few houses that they thought they might like, and none of them really worked out. The timing wasn't perfect, but in the end, we found the best house. It reached all of the goals that they were trying to achieve. And we had to go back 3 times to make sure that they were secure in the decisions that they made, which I'm happy to do. I want you to have such confidence in the decisions you're making. I'm walking alongside you and I'm listening to your goals. And even if you might be questioning it, I'm listening all along. I'm going to bring back some things that you brought to me and see whether it turned into a nice to have, not a must have. This family in particular, though, they love the community that they have. They are so thankful. And every time I go by and see them or their house, they are just so thankful that they trusted me, that they believed in me, that we negotiated with the agent, and that they're in their dream home. It's one of my favorite stories. You're going to have to check it out on my client videos. So I'm curious, do you agree with me? Or is there something that you think is the most important factor in getting a deal on your dream home? Drop me a comment below. I'd love to hear. Maybe I missed something. I'd love to hear your ideas or insight. Okay, or maybe you are ready to find a great deal or start looking for your dream home. I'd love to help. Schedule some time with me. We can discuss your goals, understand what you're trying to achieve, and just learn more about the real estate market. I'll put a link below to my website, or you can always schedule a consultation with me so we can talk more. I hope you found this video helpful today. As always, I'd love for you to subscribe so you can learn more about the real estate market, Boerne, and just tips in general. Or remember, you can always find me on Instagram where I share much more insights about local day-to-day, my family, and the market. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.